Attitude or technical skills? Now, which one is more important? I get asked this question a lot by hiring managers because they have two candidates that they really like and they don't know which one to choose. So I guess the best way to answer this question is to go into the extremes. Now, before I do this, my name is Dimitri. I'm the owner of NewConfig, $1 million plus successful staffing agency. I've staffed personally COOs, CTOs, CIOs, directors of IT, directors of sales, CFOs, CMOs, chiefs of marketing officers, and the developers, analysts, senior managers. It runs the gamut. I have a team of 11 recruiters that work for me, and we all work together to help our clients find the best talent. And that's what we do. This channel is to help hiring managers and job seekers. So if you are interested in this content, please click the like button. It helps me with the algorithms, as you know. And please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Now, let's talk about it. Attitude versus technical skills. Now, if you're going to hire someone with no experience, it's obvious you want to hire on attitude, enthusiasm. Because if the more enthusiasm they have, the more strong-willed they are in doing this job, the more loyal they'll be to you, the more they'll stick with you, the more they'll be with you during good times and bad times. So attitude is very important when you're hiring someone right out of college or someone with no experience. It's also very important in sales roles because sales is a lot of grit, and it takes a lot of grit, a lot of determination to succeed in sales. You're going to be rejected a lot. Be prepared to be rejected all the time. And it's a game of numbers at sales, and it's a game of numbers when you're starting out as well, because you're going to have a lot of failures. If you have no experience in this industry, you want someone that has high enthusiasm, high attitude, good attitude, very endearing, very into the role. They will be more successful than people that have a low attitude, that don't really care about it. Now, how would you be able to screen for attitude? Screen for their enthusiasm. Do they respond to your emails quickly? Do they show up to interviews on time? Do they smile in the beginning? Do they smile at the end? Do they send you thank you notes? Do they ask you questions about the role? This is all like things that I'm articulating, but subconsciously you already know. You could tell who's really into the job. You can tell by their smile and all the things I've mentioned, probably by their demeanor, by how they act, how they carry themselves. You could tell if they research the company. All these things would tell you if they have the right attitude for the role. Now, once you know that they have the right attitude and they have high enthusiasm, it's a lot easier to hire. Now, in terms of skill, you want someone with high skill too if you are looking for a technical role. Now, if you're hiring an accountant who doesn't know anything about accounts payable or general ledger or accounts receivables, that's not the right person for you, no matter how much attitude they have. You need to train them, and they're obviously coming with no experience or no technical skills. Same thing if you're hiring a surgeon. Say that you want someone with very, very high specialized technical skills. Same thing if you're hiring an IT professional to fix your system or install software. Same thing if you're going to hire a developer. If you're going to hire someone that's going to be in operations, to run your operations, you want someone with lots of experience. Now, the problem happens is when you have someone that is very technical, that is really good at their job, but is not really into you, that really hasn't researched the company, that really hasn't asked you questions about what you do about the company, that shows up late, that doesn't send you thank you notes, that isn't really professional, that doesn't dress professionally for the role. What do you do in that case? It's a very important question, because you have someone that answered all the questions correctly, all the technical questions correctly, but their attitude sucks. The answer is, I can't give you the answer. I don't know, every situation is specific, but what I can tell you is if you're looking to hire someone for short term, you might be willing to hire that person that has a bad attitude or not a great attitude, because you just need them to fix your one problem, and you know they have the skills to fix that problem, so let them fix it. You're not looking for someone that has grit, that has loyalty, that's going to be with you for a long time, that wants to go there and come to you, has consistency, will come in and day out. You're not looking for that. You want someone that comes in, fixes your problem, and leaves. If you're hiring them for short term, that might be fine. That's probably fine for you. Now, if you're hiring someone for long term, if you're hiring someone for a full-time role that's going to be with you for years, or at least a year, to fix your issues, to continually be with you, and they're really not into you, they're really not into this, maybe the commute sucks, maybe they don't like your culture, maybe there's a million reasons. Maybe you're not paying them enough and they're just interviewing because they need this job as an in-between job. They are not long-term. Now, this in-between job person might be great for a short-term project, but they're definitely not good for a long-term project. So hire for attitude, for someone with no experience, but you definitely want someone that's technical and has the technical skills and experience if you need them to fix your problem right now. Now, hire for both if you need someone with technical skills and you need someone loyal that will be there for you for a long time. Now, this is very important for companies that hire full-time employees. Now, when they leave, they take all their knowledge with them, and all the training with them, and all the time you invested in training them with them. All your time, all the training, all the capital invested for them to learn, and the time investment to learn your process and be successful in your organization. They just take that and they go and they leave. So I don't recommend hiring people with low attitude for long-term projects. I do recommend hiring people with low attitude with high skills, high technical skills for short-term projects. Now, if you're looking for someone long-term and that has technical skills, attitude is very, very important. Enthusiasm is very, very important. And I do recommend you screen for people that have enthusiasm. And it's all the things I just talked about. They have to show up on time, look professional, ask you questions about the role, know about the company, research the company, smile in the beginning, smile at the end, be happy to be there. Be a little nervous. That shows that they're enthusiastic about the role. All of these are positive indicators for attitude. And you could even screen them further by asking them questions of 5 years, where do they see themselves in 5 years? If they say they see themselves working for you, that's a really good sign. I really like that sign. Now, if you are a job seeker, now listen to me, if you're a job seeker and you have the technical skills and you want more offers, you gotta have a great attitude, and you gotta do all the things I just mentioned. And that means show up to your interviews on time, look professional in a jacket and a suit and a tie and a nice shirt, or dress professional if you're a woman. Have questions prepared for the client about their journey in the organization. Have questions about the company. Know about the company. Research the company. Smile in the beginning. Smile at the end. Send thank you notes. All of these things are super important for you to get hired for long-term projects or long-term careers. Because let's face it, hiring managers, most of the time, they don't want to hire you for just 2 or 3 months. When they're looking to hire you, they're looking to hire you for at least 2-3 years, or hopefully that you retire there. They want you there for a very long time. And that's why enthusiasm and hiring for attitude is very important for them. So I hope this video has been very important for you and has shed some light for you when you're hiring or when you're interviewing. And I'm going to continue to make this content to add value to the job market, and I hope you keep watching. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.